we just closed on our home yesterday, and we've had a interesting journey. We happened to come across this property which met every criteria we had in mind: location, number of beds, square footage. And they always say the best deals in life come unexpected, and that was exactly the case. So now we're facing a dilemma where we're not, maybe not financially ready. And we had one practice that opened right at the end of 2022, which essentially was the start of it 2023. So the tax returns would have shown, losses with that business. We knew that that's going to be a weak point for many traditional lenders. So we started talking to over 10 lenders, and probably 10 outright denied us, say, well, this is not going to work out. And we got to talk to Ross from New Home, Home Loans, and there was this other guy from a small kind of Texan bank. And they both give us, like the green light, hey, things are working out. The difference was for Ross from New Home, he they did, when he worked with his lender, they did all the legwork at the beginning. So before they give you an approval, they made sure everything is making sense. So you knew that when you get out approval, that's a certain thing. And this was a big purchase. The home we were buying was not a small house; it was a big house, so it was a big purchase. On the other hand, the other lender that we worked with, very quickly gave us the pre-approval and then the initial disclosures, all that. And 2 days before when we needed the final approval, he came back and said, "Well, sorry, it's not working out." And so we were, left, in, having no option. So we reached back to Ross from New Home that, hey, here's our situation. Are you still able to help us? And he reached back to the lender, made it work. And in 1 week, less than a week, essentially, including the weekends, they went through the whole process because they already did all the legwork. So it was just, closing the deal. On the closing, we went in 9:30 in the morning. The seller was there 11 o'clock. And I don't know how they did it, but it was funded by 12. So thanks to Ross from New Home, we were able to walk into a home, which, just again, beside that, but we actually got $400K equity by just walking in. It was a really good deal. We didn't want to miss this chance. And I'm sure there are people out there who don't want to miss a good chance, but they might not be just ready. So if I guess they're dealing with that situation, they might want to do what we did. I work with the New Home, hopefully that can, open some options for them.